Believe it or not, I've always wanted to be a Virginia Power lineman. My father retired after 30 years with the power company. Bottom line, there's no technology that's going to stop a thunderstorm. You got to put that in the back of your mind. Weekends, holidays, all hours of the night.
It takes more than electricity to be your power company.
It's my job to deliver the electricity, quickly and safely.
It takes people like Martin Fields.
But when the storm hits, it all comes down to two guys in a bucket truck to get the job done.
I like to fly like an eagle. I see the rainbow. I like my friends. I like my friends at work. Jesus, light on mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Jesus, light on mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. I'm so happy.
I'm Mason Hedberg. I'm 17. I go to North Attleboro High School.
Our son is a finalist in the Intel competition because he is truly passionate about science.
I've always been really curious about everything. My parents have been very supportive. I've always loved being with other kids interested in science like I am.
My project, telomerase, targets approximately 80% of all cancers. 3 years ago, my grandmother had a very rare and severe type of cancer, and this got me reading about experimental therapies in development.
You know, I saw my grandmother go through her therapy, so if I can come up with a drug that makes it easier to battle cancer, then I'll be very happy.
I'm just so thrilled that I had anything to do with it. I'm so honored that he would care about Scrammy like that. So he has such wonderful things that he wants to accomplish in life, and I could not be prouder.
Intel's commitment to math and science education ensures that kids like Mason have a chance to make us all proud.
Surgery makes me nervous. I'm really glad that people help me.
When Kristen was born, we had an emergency C-section, and the doctors knew immediately that something was wrong. They discovered Kristen had a congenital heart defect. Kristen had 3 operations by the time she was a year old. They were very successful, and we were all elated.
Sometimes when I'm running, it'll go boom, boom, boom and hit my chest hard.
Kristen's pulmonary artery is still very small, and they want to replace the valve with an extension of the artery.
Kristen is very accepting of anything and everything around her, even the adversity.
I'm glad I'm going to have this surgery because it'll help me feel a lot better.
She's a brave little girl.
Kristen's heart will never be 100%, but she can do any activity that she wants. We were worried about our daughter's life, but we never had to worry about the cost of the care.
I'm really glad to be alive. If I run and my heart doesn't hurt, I'm happy.
Circus is special stuff. It's an energetic way of touching the joyous parts of ourselves. Like any family man, I'm concerned with current affairs, the economy, our health plan, my retirement. Of course, my family's bigger than most. When you're on the road as much as I am, it's easy to lose touch with the real world. I don't have much time to read, so I need to be selective. That's why I rely on U.S. News. It's clear, concise. It has more depth than other publications. It has more information I can actually use. It understands interest rates, currency fluctuations, things that affect the circus and affect me. I rely on U.S. News to keep me informed, to expand my horizons. Actually, it's news the entire circus can use.
U.S. News and World Report. It's news you can use.
It takes more than electricity to make the holidays bright.
You know, people tend to think of Virginia Power as a huge corporation. But when we learned that bald eagles were having difficulties with some of our power lines, we worked closely with federal and state wildlife agencies to protect these birds from harm.
It takes more than electricity to be your power company.
In some instances, we actually widen the lines.
It takes people like Bill Bullen.
As a biologist, Virginia Power's commitment to the environment means a lot to me.